Hey guys, I just ran across something funny. I was checking out this guy, Falcon's channel. He has two videos he's posted, and he hasn't, and they were both in 2018. But this is the guy I did that went to the TSA and thought he'd be a smart ass and audit the TSA checkpoint. Well, this is his explanation of what happened after all that. Nothing. They just ignored his complaint. He filed some kind of complaint. They ignored him. They brushed him off. They told him to go suck an egg. Anyway, it's pretty funny. Poor goober. I'll even show a little clip of the video I'm talking about in case you didn't see it.
Alright, hello everyone. I wanted to make a quick update video. I know I've been quiet for a while, but I wanted to update on the TSA officer who assaulted me. Now, if you have not seen that video yet, I will link it down below in the description. I highly suggest you go watch that video. It's quite good, if I do say so myself. And before I get into the good stuff, I want to say thank you to everyone who watched my video. I never thought it was going to get as big as it did. So really, thanks. If you left feedback, that's great. I love feedback, both criticism and praise. I read pretty much every comment, so thank you for all of the feedback. However, if you are someone who are advocating violence in the comments, if you're advocating...
I assure you, I am not somebody who are advocating violence in the comments. And I must say that if I tried to move my mouth the way that you do when I talk, I would probably sound just like you. 'Cause you talk funny. I'm just saying. That's my opinion.
Violence against me, or against the TSA officer in the video, or anyone in the video, or anyone at all. That's unacceptable, okay? If I see a comment advocating violence, I'm going to remove it, because that's not cool. Now, into the good stuff, the follow-up. I filed a complaint.
I'm just fascinated by the way this guy talks, the way he moves his mouth, how he expresses every single itty-bitty nuance of every word that he says. It's funny. It's funny to me. I don't know why.
Against a TSA officer, right? His name was James. A little side note on him. Someone referenced in the comments, someone left me a comment saying that he at the time that he assaulted me, he was actually a nominee for Federal Employee of the Year. Not kidding. And during the course of all this, his name got removed from the list. Now, I'm not going to claim credit for that. Maybe the video had something to do with it. Maybe it didn't.
How about the fact that you're absolutely lying? None of that ever took place. None of it. Not a single thing. Some guy told you on YouTube that that was going on, and you thought you'd post it in your video, because it's completely false.
Yeah, he is no longer going to be 2018's Federal Employee of the Year. So that's good. Now, in my complaint, I explained what happened, nothing crazy, just what's in the video. I linked the video, and I did not mince words, okay? Here's an excerpt from my complaint. I have it written here. It says, this is great. The actions taken by James Bartosek on July 16th are illegal, immoral, and unacceptable. He should not be harassing, intimidating, or battering civilians who have done nothing wrong.
I have the whole video. He was never battered. The guy held his hand up in front of his camera so he couldn't see his face, and he called that battery. Of course they all do. They're all little sensitive little crybabies, little snowflakey, diaper change dudes. I don't know what the deal is with them, but they all have very thin skin. And if I was to guess what this guy's real name was, I'd go for Todd, or maybe some fancy boy name like Bartholomew the Third or something like that. I don't know. Now I'm just making fun of him. I shouldn't do that. Okay, let's move on.
He escalated a calm and benign situation unnecessarily. He violated my constitutional rights and violated the policy of the TSA. That's just an excerpt from my complaint. Now, after I submitted this, I received an automated email response saying that they would get back to me in 2 days. They did not. About a week went by, and I was like, okay. So I started making phone calls. Basically, every number that I could find, TSA, Chicago O'Hare. I kept getting phone numbers from them, and then I kept calling around. Eventually, I got some phone calls back. Apparently, they never forwarded my complaint to basically anybody. It was just sitting there. So eventually, it got to the proper people, and they started an investigation. And the chief investigator, hang on, I have her name. I don't know if I want to say her name right now. But we had about a 15-minute phone interview as to the content of the video. She re-elaborated on the, or didn't re-elaborate, but she said what the TSA policy is that we all know on for filming TSA checkpoints is. And that was it. I expected a phone response in a few days, but they never called me back. They never emailed me. So just today, I called them back. I called her back specifically. And I was like, so did you complete the investigation? She was like, oh yeah, we completed that. I was like, well, you never contacted me at all. And she says, oh, we don't tell anyone what the conclusion is. We don't tell what corrective measures were taken. I was like, okay, so that's it. So yeah, I got no closure, no conclusion, no apology, nothing. That's it. They completed their investigation, and that's all I know. So, nice and transparent from the United States government. As for what I've been up to, I'm not going to share much of my private life, my personal life, but I can tell you that I am sitting on a few videos. These are bangers. I'm sitting on a few videos. I will try to get them out to you as soon as I can, hopefully within the next week. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell so you get notified when I post these videos.
I had to end the video a couple of seconds early here. I got kind of tired of the tooth sucking or whatever that noise is he's making with his mouth. Every time he makes a sentence, every time he completes a sentence, he sucks his teeth or bites his tongue. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Anyway, let's take a quick look at that brutal assault that took place on this guy as he was escorted out of the building.
How we doing? We running out of video yet?
Yeah, I know.
We running out of conversation yet?
Milo.
I wouldn't like to answer that. No, as long as you know you're violating the law, that's fine with me. I can sit here and allow you to violate the law. I can sit here and do that with you.
Don't touch me, sir.
I didn't touch you.
Yes, you did.
You touched me.
I'm moving my hand away from you, and you moved all the way across my body. You're literally touching my leg right now.
I don't usually show such graphic violence in my videos, but this really needed to be seen. This TSA agent went way, way beyond his duties by putting his hand up in front of my camera. I had to go to see a psychiatrist and a therapist for several years after this, and I haven't made a video since this one. But, I know I told you I had a bunch of videos and they were going to bust everything wide open, but I never got to post them because I was so traumatized. I can't even talk. I'm so shook up. Traumatized by this event. I just couldn't post the videos, and I'm still scared. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.